Hello everyone, and welcome back to Esports Now. Valorant has announced the list of franchises, and you may be wondering why one of the biggest names, Optic Gaming, was left off the list. Over the years, Optic Gaming has been the most dominant and consistent squad, first as Team Envy, and later as Optic Gaming. They were expected to get a franchising spot without any doubt. However, when Riot Games announced the list of franchises, there was no mention of Optic Gaming on the list, and it left everyone wondering. The primary goal of franchising is to make esports more like a traditional sport. Optic Gaming has experienced tremendous success and popularity in Valorant Champions Tournament 2022, despite losing the grand final. Some of Valorant esports' most gifted players are on their squad, including Jacob Ye Whitaker, who is widely regarded as one of the top players in the world. In September, Valorant announced the 30 teams who will be a part of their franchising teams in the new system. The failure of some teams to earn a spot has sent shockwaves across the industry. Some teams were shockers to many, and some confused the world. This franchised list includes some incredible teams. The APAC teams have all come as pleasant surprises. There is a great deal of excitement in the community because of the range of teams from this area. To see the upcoming Champions competition, every Asian fan wants to travel to South Korea, just now. It was quite easy to predict which teams would make the league and EMEA region. The first to mention a few teams in the area would have been teams like Team Liquid and Fnatic. North America was the area that generated the most controversy. The biggest surprise, though, was Optic's absence from the Valorant franchising league. As a Valorant team, the organization was the finalist in the recent VCT Champions Tournament. The VCT Masters was also won this year by them. Optic has established itself as one of the most dependable teams, placing in the top 3 at each international LAN they have attended. To round out their excellent campaign, they took first place in Masters Reykjavik, third place in Masters Copenhagen, and second place at Valorant Champions 2022. They have set the bar for consistency too high. Optic has consistently finished at the top of the podium, unlike some teams who participate in one tournament and disappear from it in the next. A lot of the problems began in 2019, when the Immortals Gaming membership acquired Optic's parent company, Infinite Esports. Hector Hex Rodriguez, the longtime owner of Optic, also serves as co-CEO of Energy. Many people thought Optic was doomed, and in reality the corporation also lost all what was previously iconic, together with business, its Call of Duty roster, and its departing CEO. In a turn of events that no one could have ever imagined, Optic was purchased by Hex just 1 year after Immortals. But Hex decided not to cut his links with NRG. Instead, the companies collaborated to finance a CDL team operating under the Optic Gaming brand. Optic Chicago was chosen as name of the organization. CDL groups are not inexpensive at all. Without a doubt, each company's financial support was crucial to keeping the Optic brand relevant in the community. Optic Gaming saw numerous adjustments as a whole. In many organizations, management transitions are a normal occurrence, but the issues with Optic were unique and far bigger than that. Optic Gaming's parent firm managed numerous organizations with similar identities under the leadership of one CEO, Hex. The 3 main ones are Optic Chicago, Optic Texas, and Optic Gaming. So you might be worrying, what actually is the issue? The structure is the issue. A business organization with the same CEO and parent corporation is said to have a very poor organizational structure. Older players have also criticized the organization for having a hostile atmosphere. Optic Gaming dug their own grave when Optic Gaming was at its peak in League of Legends in 2018. They won a prize spot in franchising, and things seemed to be going well, until Optic Gaming gave off their franchise to an unnamed club. Optic Gaming was the team's sponsor, but subsequently it was discovered by the officials that Optic was dormant. When their acts were exposed, Optic had no time to defend themselves and was expelled from League of Legends as an organization. Riot Games' new creation Valorant is something they are quite concerned about. Riot Games wish to avoid a repeat of the past events. Optic had to pay a price for their actions in Valorant since what happened in League of Legends was irreversible. As a result, there is a huge market for talent and coaches for franchise teams globally. While some teams have declared that they would keep improving and work their way to the top, others must make the difficult choice to close down or sell off to another organization. The period after this announcement will be remembered as either making or breaking Valorant internationally. Optic had the strongest roster in 2022 since Jacob Ye Whitaker arrived. The squad has been together for more than a year and a half with no roster changes. NRG Esports, on the other hand, failed to achieve any major results in 2021 and in 2022. It was only possible for it to qualify for both phases of the North American Valorant Championships Tour Challenge competition. According to a .esports rumor, NRG is planning to sign Optic's IGL Puhan, FNS Mehta, Victor Wong, Austin Crashies Roberts, and head coach Chet Singh. According to the reports, NRG will have to adjust its roster in order to create room for new hires. Jimmy Marvd Nguyen is the sole member of the Optic team who is still without a reported home after Ye apparently agreed to join Cloud9. At the VCT kickoff competition in Sao Paulo, Brazil in February, spectators will be able to watch the new NRG Esports compete against the 29 other teams from 3 associated leagues. 30 partner teams will compete against one another in a thrilling 3-week tournament as the inaugural event for the future VCT 2023. That pretty much wraps this video up, guys. Thanks for watching. Let us know of your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Remember, make sure to subscribe to this channel with the bell notification if you enjoy watching our content.